Matthew chapter 11. Jesus and John the Baptizer. After Jesus finished giving instructions to his 12 disciples, he went on to minister in different villages throughout the region. Now when John the Baptizer was in prison, he heard about the wonderful deeds of the Christ. So he sent the disciples to ask him this question, "Are you really the one the prophet said would come, or should we still wait for another?" Jesus answered them, "Give John this report. The blind see again, the crippled walk, lepers are cured, and deaf hear. The dead are raised back to life, and the poor and the broken now hear the hope of salvation. And tell John that the blessing of heaven come to those who are not offended over me." And they were leaving. Jesus began to speak to the crowd about John. "What kind of man did you see when you went out into the wilderness? Did you expect to see a man who would be easily intimidated? Who was he? Did you expect to see a man decked out in the splendid fashion of the day? Those who wear fancy clothes are like kings in palaces. Or did you encounter a true prophet out in the lonely wilderness? Yes, John was a prophet, like those of the past. But it's even more than that. He was a fulfillment of this scripture. See, I'm sending my prophetic messenger who will go ahead of me to prepare hearts to receive me. For I tell you the truth, throughout history, there has never been a man who surpasses John the Baptizer. Yet the list of those who now experience heaven's kingdom will become even greater than he. From the moment John stepped into the scene until now, the realm of heaven's kingdom is bursting forth, and passionate people have taken hold of its power. For all the prophets and the Torah prophesied until John appeared. If you can receive this truth, John is the Elijah who was destined to come. So listen and understand what I'm telling you. How could I describe the people of this generation? They're like children playing games at the playground, yelling at their playmates. You don't like it when we want to play wedding. You don't like it when we want to play funeral. You will neither dance or mourn. Why is that when John came to you, neither fasting or drinking wine, you said he has a demon in him? Yet when the Son of Man came and went to feast and drink wine, and you said, "Look at this man. He's nothing but a glutton and a drunkard. He spends all his time with tax collectors and the sinners." But God's wisdom will become visible by those who embrace it. Jesus criticized unrepentant cities. Then Jesus began to openly denounce the cities where he had done most of the mighty miracles, because the people failed to turn away from sin and return to God. He said, "How tragic it will be for the city of Chorazin, and how horrible for the city of Bethsaida. For if the powerful miracles that are performed in Chorazin and Bethsaida had been done in Tyre and Sidon, they would have humbled themselves and repented and turned from their sins. Tyre and Sidon would be better off on Judgment Day than you. And Capernaum, do you really think you will be exalted because the great miracles I've done there? No, you will be brought down to the depths of hell because of rejection of me. For if the miracle working in your streets were done in Sodom, it would still be standing today. But I tell you, it would be more bearable for the region of Sodom in the day of judgment than it would be for you." Jesus invites everyone to come. Then Jesus explained, "Father, thank you, for you are Lord, the supreme ruler over heaven and the earth. And you have hidden the great revelation of your authority from those who are proud and think they are wise, and unwield it instead to little children. Yes, Father, You have chosen this gracious plan to extend your kingdom. You have entrusted me with all that you are and all that you have. No one fully and intimately knows the Son except the Father, and no one fully and intimately knows the Father except the Son. But the Son is able to unveil the Father to anyone he chooses. Are you weary, carrying a heavy burden? Come to me. I will refresh your life, for I am your oasis. Simply join your life with mine. Learn my ways, and you discover that I'm gentle, humble, easy to please. You find refreshment and rest in me. For all that is required of you will be pleasant and easy to bear.